Hello, lurkers. And hello, all you archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Please wait. I'm having a God of War, Ragnarök, adventure. I'm playing on the PlayStation 5. Little treat for myself. What I've decided to do is I decided to play this game a month after everyone else played it, so no one's really interested in it anymore. We've moved on with our lives. Ooh, Atreus, what do you call a blind deer? No idea. Hello, well-spoken rambler. You are up late. I'm glad you were not around while I was faffing about. There's a dude. He's looking very sad. I wonder why that could be. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Do I have everything set up? I think we're ready to go. Oh yeah, we need this to go away. That's it. Let's begin a new game, shall we? So I played lots of Final Fantasy. I've eaten my greens. I can now play the AAA game. I press the button now. Sad Dad Simulator. There we go. I've got a name for the next stream. I got lazy with Dad of Boy 2 there. Give me story. Give me grace. Give me balance. Give me no mercy. Give me God of War. Although somebody did point out the other day, because there's a game called Alan Wake. Actually, there's a game called Control. Mimir was in the first game, yes. You cut his head off a tree, and then he tells stories throughout. There's a song in Alan Wake. The plot of Alan Wake, I'll be very quick, is that Alan Wake's a writer, and he goes to a lake, and everything, it's a magic lake, and every piece of fiction somebody writes around the lake comes true. I do not know who voices Mimir. So there's a rock band, and it's the rock band somewhat because you meet two members of the rock band because they're called Odin and Thor, although they've renamed themselves. Old gods of Asgard is what they're called. Oh, that's cool, Senator Armstrong. And so in the plot of Alan Wake, at some point you have to find one of their tracks to find out what Alan Wake has to do next, because in the same way that Alan Wake can rewrite history, so did the old gods of Asgard, and later on you find out that Alan Wake was invented by a poet, and that's because Alan Wake, the implication is that he wrote Max Payne, so he's a hack writer. Anyway, the reason I bring that up is because the old gods of Asgard band, which is a fake band, the real band is Poets of the Fall, but none of their songs are as good as the old gods of Asgard, also come up in the game Control. The caretaker, who's implied to be a Nordic god, not Nordic, I think you know better than I do where it is actually, Finnish, thank you. The implication is that he's a Finnish snake god, and gives you a tape that has a song on, and you need that tape because you have to go through a place called the Ashtray Maze, which is a part of the facility that all the rules of physics suddenly change. Like, it's just a bit of hotel, but like it's all non-Euclidean space. Anyway, so you have to listen to a 7-minute track called Take Control, and the lyrics of Take Control is the plot of the game Control, but because it was written by Old Gods of Asgard, it was written in the 70s according to the law. Anyway, the reason I bring this up originally is because there's a lyric about waiting for balance, and it took somebody in chat to point out that Alan is buried in the word balance, and yes, that company would do that on purpose. They like their unwieldy sort of clues kind of baked in like that. Anyway, give me Alan. So give me Alan's, and of course, Control. The oldest house in Control. The implication is that it's actually Yggdrasil. So there is a crossover. Anyway. I'm gonna go for. I mean, it's got Alan baked in, and I mean it's called Alan Wake because it's a wake. Anyway, so like they like their on the nose puns. I guess I want to play as. Just give me the normal one. You didn't. I want normal. What was your intended difficulty? Oh, equally focused on story and combat. I get that sounds like hard, doesn't it? That's okay. Well, give me balance. Yeah, it's. I've ruined the twist there, but yeah. Because the oldest house, you find out in the first DLC basically that it's Yggdrasil, and it can change to whatever it wants to. It specifically looks like a boring building because that's what corporate people expect a building to look like. It needs to hide in plain sight. But yeah, the Alan Wake universe uses a lot of Norse mythology, as does Max Payne. Emotions are going on. I mean, yeah, that's what the oldest house is a great name for that building as well. Yeah, we're having some sad dad time. I've heard. So yeah, I've come into this like a month after everyone else. This house is well old. Because part of the plot of Control is like that everything is, it's all about the collective belief as well. So like in that game, all motels are connected. Because in everyone's dreams, they dream of the same motel. They're all sort of so generic in America that they could all be the same place, and so they are.
Hungry?
And so, like, things like Yggdrasil have to, like in American Gods, you have to exist in modern times. So you can't just be a big tree.
What's next?
Home.
Oh, so what I was saying
It's getting worse.
is yes, that was the twist at the end of the first game. That you find out. You spend the entire game fighting against Baldur. You don't even know it's Baldur until halfway through, and God of War doesn't know why. It's like, I've not done shit to you, but like, he's used to gods trying to murder him, so he just tries to murder people back, you know? It's just his instinct. But he really doesn't want to murder them back because he's trying to move on from, like, last time he murdered everyone, he killed the entire Greek world. Like, he caused an apocalypse. He killed everyone. And then sort of sat around for a while, and then Norse mythology turned up from somewhere. We're not entirely sure how that works, but like, so he's genuinely trying not to be a murderer. Yeah, he's trying to be a better person for his son as well, and like, so he assumes it's that. But actually, one, Baldur's trying to kill himself because Freya's made Baldur invincible, and he can't feel anything. And by the way, the actor for Baldur, is it Baldur? Yeah. Fuck, I was really confident going in that it was Baldur, and now I don't remember if it is. Anyway, he's from Lost. He's a really good actor, and like, he's a really nerdy person in Lost, and in God of War, he's like real visceral, fighty person. It's like, that guy's a really good actor for being able to do both of those extremes. But like, yeah, it turns out they're not looking for God of War. They're looking for his mother. Mother! Hang on, I've got a button for that, don't I?
Ready.
Mother! Because his mother is a giant, i.e. and so his giant name, Atreus is his Greek name, his giant's name is Loki. Oh, it's Fimbulwinter. I've never met Baldur. Like, despite the fact that I grew up with Baldur's Gate, thank you very much. I
ready to eat when we get home.
have been told that before. I've never known how to pronounce it. I think you're correct because
He was a little better yesterday. Until he wasn't.
this is one of those sequences that if I purposely go the wrong direction, I'm just going to be fine. Choice is an illusion. Because I played a little bit of this and then I had to delete the entire game so I could do the intro sequence again. Hello, Falcon.
Yes.
Do we have fluffy doggos?
Is it hurt?
It is her. The state is not far. Get ready.
Oh. I successfully pressed L1. Okay, I now have to steer
Give
around.
up that easy. Would she?
She never does. Stay alert.
So, spoiler for the first game, we do eventually kill Baldur. Freya's not best pleased about that. I am pressing the circle button.
Got you. You gotta get away from her.
I'm trying.
Up there. What's she?
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult for me to read that. I will have to. I will have a look at that after the stream,
That was too close.
or at least when we're not having doggo fight.
Coming around again.
Fight you!
I'll press the defend button. I defend.
My grip here.
I defend to the left. I defend to the right. I defend to the left.
Oh, father!
I have you! Hold tight! The protection stave is near.
Oh no! Freya, we're not your enemy! Please don't make me do this!
Playing on performance mode because of course I am.
We're through the stave. We made it.
Let us go home.
Specky, Svana, up.
Good dogs.
Sorry I couldn't take the shot.
I did not wish you to.
I keep hoping she'll let it go. You saved her life.
I killed her son. There is no letting that go.
Yeah.
He's really good.
I guess killing Baldur really did bring on Fimbulwinter. Never stopped snowing after that day. Think it's ever gonna get better?
Do I know Richard Schiff?
Someday. But the worst is still ahead of us. We must be strong.
Yeah, I thought so.
I got it.
Got fluffy there. Okay, yep, yes. Ah, there's a TV program that aged really poorly.
I will get the deal.
Oh.
Go on, girls.
Yeah, so okay, so unfortunately, you know, by leaving it a month, I have learned things about this game. This was never a game that I was always gonna be like, no, don't tell me anything. Like, I don't care that much. I enjoy it for the spectacle. I enjoy the fighting. I grew up with God of War. Apart from me, will always say Kratos is actually a terrible human being and he doesn't really deserve this redemption. This is essentially a different person at this point, but like, I have not forgotten PSP Kratos. But like, giving him a horrible past makes sense, and obviously the God of War is a silly series, but like, I've not forgotten. He's the ghost of Sparta. His skin is pale because that's the ashes of his first family who died because the first God of War tricked him into murdering his family. That's not a horrible bit, but he did murder his family. But now, now he's a sad dad with a beard. I get it. Okay, I will move. Okay, so one, I've seen criticism. One, they really want to quote a Spice Girls song, and they're going to refuse. The camera is never going to leave Kratos, which means we're going to get loading screens where they're like, "Oh, look at Kratos! Oh, look at him right now! Oh," and then the camera's going to turn, and it's like, that apparently gets old in the same way that crouching through caverns. I mean, this game, I'm pretty sure, actually literally does that gimmick of crouching into caverns. Look at the dogs! So, like... And sometimes it's like, yeah, just have a loading screen, it's fun. And two, that kid is going to spoil puzzles. Because this game is not for puzzle likers. It's for people who... It's you know, it's for everyone. Okay, I like the doggo holes. I like they've got little pet areas. We're just gonna hang out with dogs. Don't even need to fight things. We could just be with these very large dogs. Okay, there is no button to pet dog. Oh, look, a very small hole. Farewell, dogs. You can't pet, because you can pet them in the Final Fantasy 16 trailer. And yeah, those are the...
He always says hello.
Atreus.
Fenrir, you okay, boy?
Cloud Strife's bicycle's also called Fenrir because Final Fantasy loves stealing from mythology. We've got another dog log.
It's okay, boy. You're okay. I know. I missed you too. Where's your food? Still hungry? Come on, boy. You need to eat.
What happened to Fenrir?
Eat. Why? Too big? There you go. Good boy.
Atreus, the time draws near. You must prepare yourself.
For what? He's still eating. He wants to live.
He is dying.
You're a good boy. A brave boy. Fast and strong. But you can rest now. Okay? I'll be okay. You can let go now. You have to let go. Sofna. Afra. Desu. Sofna. Ethon. Sofna.
But it's a cute dog, but I've not formed an emotional connection with this dog.
Sofna.
I understand that he's a good boy. We have the goodwill from the first game, though, so I'm not like complaining about a somewhat emotionally manipulative scene. Be sad for dog.
We train.
Because I would be sad for any dog.
What? No. It's the middle of the night.
Night does not stop our enemies.
Why? What for? Training is all we ever do, ever. It's not enough. We can't hide forever.
We do not hide. We prepare for a fight for which we are not ready. We'll go.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. Whatever Loki's supposed to be doing, he's supposed to be doing it now. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
Time is weird in Norse, isn't it?
Anyone? I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard?
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
We do not know what Mother wanted.
Looks like we never will.
What else is Mimir in, if you're still there? I'm not sure you're still there at the moment.
Look. Can I have a moment alone with Fenrir before I bury him?
Fair enough. I won't look it up then, because I don't think I got to the Senator Armstrong bit of that game. Obviously, I've seen clips. Oh, speak of the devil, he shall appear.
Well, I recognise that dour expression anywhere.
Yeah.
Care to tell me what went wrong?
Oh yeah, the actor, sorry.
The wolf's
Yeah.
gone.
You don't have to tell me Mimir spoilers.
Not Fenrir. How's the lad taking it?
Not well.
I'm surprised I don't know more about...
Bury him.
Oh, damn it.
Because a lot of Norse obviously bleeds into, like, JRPGs.
All right, brother.
Fucking love big trees.
Good night, then.
Yeah. Somewhat grumpy that Scottish and Irish people and Welsh have all these cool accents, and Cornish people just have stupid farmer accent. Spooky hand.
Kratos?
Yeah, fair enough.
Are you joining me?
Who are you?
Faye,
Are you ready? You walk as though Emir himself sits atop your shoulders.
this is your hunt. I will follow.
Very well, Grumbles. Fresh kill.
Oh dear.
At least it didn't suffer. Am I to decipher your grunting? Tell me your thoughts.
We hunt predator.
A wolf. Yes.
Predators kill. It is the natural order of things.
Your words are misguided. Shh. Approach slowly. It's okay, little one. We want to help. Don't we? No, don't! Come on. The sick wolf we found beyond our stave. He found his way inside. As I said he would. We should have acted.
It was not our concern. Now it is.
The problem doesn't have to reach our doorstep for it to be our responsibility. If we have the power to limit the harm it could cause, we should act. Who are we to hide and do nothing?
We are not hiding.
It's a lot of dead deer in these games. Dot tells me to come here. Oh, there's an Omega symbol on his back.
Gonna make me pick that one up? Good boy.
I can climb ledges. I successfully did that. Oh, I see. I'm being primed. Red and white.
This way.
Faye.
What's Fig on?
Faye. Faye. Faye!
Time is running out, my love. And there is much to do.
Mother! Mother!
Brother?
Oh yeah, yeah. The also Faye. The first game, she like. The whole point of the journey was to bury her on the highest
Hence my
mountain,
bellowing.
and
Never
clearly
came back from burying the wolf.
she
in
planned
some time.
for that,
cannot be
for him to do stuff along the way that he didn't plan to do. She's planned a lot of this ahead of time. So it's like there wasn't, to them they were just burying a corpse, ashes at the top of the highest mountain. But like they get up there and it's like, well, there's no way to get up here without like having to encounter gods and shit. So like clearly she meant for that to happen. Here's a bloody UX. No UX. I don't know the words. It's a menu. It's a things are going on. is just fascinating because it's such a difficult thing. You've got to convey so much information in a way that's not incredibly overwhelming and do it cleanly. I think this is a pretty good job. So obviously this game has entirely pointless stats. With the Leviathan axe. There we go. And we have the Guardian shield. Yeah. I'm assuming she's doing a prophecy. We have armor on. That's the belt of survival. It's a good belt to have, aren't? Perhaps a survival. Battle guard of survival. Sensing a theme. It's thick, sturdy armor that was built to endure the Fimbulwinter. We have hang on. Wooden knob. Okay, I don't know why we can. We can zoom in quite a lot. Let's undo that. Right, all of this is completely unnecessary for the time being. Why it actually wanted me to look at the codex, didn't it? There's our map. Oh god. So I will say I didn't get on with a game called Horizon Zero Dawn. I liked every element of it, but I'll just put off by the sort of, it felt like a sort of Assassin's Creed game. And I know that people really like Horizon 2, get really angry when people say that, because they're like, no, you just like, that feels really arbitrary. And it's like, look, I'm not doing it on purpose to be cool. I just bounced off that game. And it was partly, it just felt like a sort of checklisty. And the God of War didn't do that to me. I just, even though it has this goddamn screen which is terrifying, I like having a having these gold favors. But no, it worked really well for me. Codex. Faye. It has been too long since Faye left us, and we spread her ashes from the highest peak of Jotunheim, a journey she planned, one that is neither of us neither of us were ready for. I dream of her in simpler times when being together was enough. My duty now lies solely with our son, but I still have so many questions for her, so much that I still do not understand. I see glimmers of her in Atreus, and they make me smile, but I am left with those same questions as I try to guide him along his path. He's focused on what he will become, and while it becomes difficult to keep him close, I'm grateful that I can continue on this journey with him for now. The wolf Fenrir has been in decline for some time now. Atreus cares for the animal deeply and has not been able to accept that he is dying. In the past, I would have told him to close his heart to the loss, but he's already endured so much. I see the compassion in his heart, and I am proud of the man he's growing into. I must keep him focused if he is to be ready for more dark days ahead. Becky and Svanna? Atreus. Yes. Atreus. Yes, you are correct. Yeah. And I'm not sure, like, Atreyu is something should have been programmed in my head. Sveki and Svanna. Not long ago, we rescued a pack of wolves from the raiders of the Lake of Nine. Despite my warnings, Atreus decided to name them, having these two pull the sled has made transportation significantly easier. Mimir has lived with us since our return from Jotunheim. I have known few I would call friend and brother, fewer still, but I've come to rely on the wisdom and counsel of the smartest man alive. Also, he is compact and does not consume precious resources. There we go. Our foes. Freya continues to pursue us, seeking revenge for the death of her son, Balder. I do not wish to fight her. She was a friend, but I will defend myself if she forces my hand. I do not see a peaceful solution to our situation. Balder. I do not regret... There, you can see him. With Balder's death, had I allowed him to kill Freya, he would not have abandoned his pursuit. His fate would have been the same. I do not expect Freya to accept what happened to us necessarily. She will likely pursue us until one of us is dead. Magni and Modi. Sons of Thor also pursued us on the journey. Magni was strong but arrogant until his last breath. Modi proved himself a coward, but I pitied him in his last moments. There seemed to be little forgiveness among the Acer gods. Max Payne has the Acer Corporation, and I expect we have yet to suffer the consequences for the blood we spilled. Yeah, his son killed one of them. It was the first time his son had killed one of the gods, and he's like, "No, don't kill him! Oh no, don't do that. That has consequences." Apart from Christopher Judge doesn't talk like me, because that'd be rubbish. Madden. God of War, but he's just like, and then I did things and the stuff. You should, don't do that, son. You know, it just wouldn't have the dramatic weight to it, would it? We have some lessons. I was speaking about Isa. Okay. That's going to take a lot of getting used to. I was talking about which book? Consider Phoebus by Ian M. Banks. And that, like, he does a really good job of writing about future technology and stuff. But he invents a bunch of language. And he does a reasonably good job of predicting language. But he uses the phrase, because there's a scene right at the start where somebody's floating in space and a heads-up display comes on, and he calls it a heads-up. He doesn't call it a HUD or heads-up display. And I'm like, you're so close. But, like, I can just... I've read The Bridge. Oh, I see. I see what you did there. I'm going to go back to the game. Box. Okay, we've dealt with Box.
Box
Anyway.
chasm is too unstable, brother. The lad wouldn't try it.
Is this our max speed? No, it is not.
This has not been opened.
No prints this way either. Brother, I'm quite certain he never came inside. You suppose he took a shortcut through the realm between realms?
No, the stones have not moved.
Okay, am I missing a visual clue? Oh, okay, down here.
Let's see. Tracks heading down to the frozen river. That's most likely where he did the burying. Fire's dwindling now. Where else could he have gone from here?
Dogs, we need advice. Thanks, dogs.
Locked.
Okay, there's clearly a small hole, so... You know, I thought I'd come here and briefly pause.
He crawled through here.
Yeah, I saw this the first time around. Look, it clicks because of the PlayStation 3ness.
You seem troubled in your sleep, even for you. Nightmares?
I dream of the past. Almost every night.
Because the magical
Bad
controller.
old days? In Greece?
No. It feels like Faye is trying to tell me something.
You don't mean to say you're talking to ghosts again, brother?
No. But it is something more than memory.
It stopped it now, but because of the way the controller works, and it can push up, so there was resistance, and I had to click it. Anyway, I've forgotten the button. What? Did I throw that? Okay, I've forgotten how to jump over things. It's circle. Okay. Yeah, I already figured out it's a good game.
Use your words, brother.
The tracks stop here.
And we're not alone.
Oh, these guys. Let's do some murdering. Hi. They're very nice of you. Few humans are left in the wild woods these days. Those who survive either stash themselves away in the warmest places they can find, or should they choose not to hide, they have only fended off the cold by transmogrifying their the guardian spirit. I had no clue how to pronounce that. Fligja. This part of the soul takes the traits of the animal, allowing them to adapt to Midgard's unforgiving climate. As of late, the various remaining raiders around the world woods seem hell-bent. I see what they did there, because the hell is something different in this game. On murdering a lot of us. The protection stave keeps the interlopers at bay, but every hunting trip beyond its border invariably results in encountering a scouting party or two. Because, you know, that's a reference to Helheim. I should have just pressed that button there.
Raiders on the left! Impressive! Left side, brother! Blast raiders!
They should not be this close.
We should check on the protection stave. There's a tree up ahead, yeah?
Yes, yeah. I think Atreus will do that as well. That's why it's white, because the whites glow in the dark. You see the red during the day and the white during the night. Yep, I went the wrong way, didn't I?
Well?
You were right. The stave is broken.
Explains our trespassers. What happened here? Brother, back there. A dead animal. A struggle?
We must find Atreus.
Aye. Between the savage beasts and marauding raiders, he may have sought shelter. Follow the trail. We'll find him.
Okay, follow the trail.
Aha! Trail's on the other side of that gap, if you can clear the way. Any idea what could have made the lad wander off?
We
I
are
recall an
here.
axe.
He accuses me of hiding from Odin.
Only sensible to keep a low profile after killing 3 of his kin.
A reckoning will come. That is why Atreus must learn to survive on his own.
Oh, this is about that prophecy. Just because the giants had you dead on some wall full of otherwise accurate predictions.
I do not believe in prophecies.
Well, good.
So yeah, it was my theory that presumably they're setting up Loki games. Because how much more story can you tell with Dead of Boy? So how good's the snow in this game? Pretty good, pretty good. And you know, but a part of me does
You
want
believe in prophecy?
this guy to
I'm skeptical by nature.
murder
But we have
Jesus.
seen things that defy explanation. So, speaking as the smartest man alive, I've no bloody idea.
Frost awaken. Hold triangle to frost up the axe.
On your left! All right, where's that trail gone?
I did not take any damage. That guy's dead. While most raiders favoured the strength and pride of the stag for their Helja, scouts favour the owl for its sharp eyes and sharper talons. They often claim to be able to peer through the eyes of the Midgard's owls. Everyone's fond of owls, except for I can think of two things that are. Actually, 3. But one of those is a person. They favour range attacks and are deadly accurate with their slings. I did take damage.
Scouting party. They must have a camp nearby.
I know what you're thinking, brother. But Atreus can handle himself. You've taught him well.
So he keeps telling me.
One of these days I will get around to playing Devil May Cry and maybe even Bayonetta. But I mean, right now I'm leaving Bayonetta all alone. But
Torches. And the trail leads into that cave.
Well, we know where we are going. I'm sure we can find a quiet way in.
That is hack silver, John. Don't stomp on hack silver.
Or you could do that.
Who needs lids?
Are these the raiders you rescued the wolves from?
No. They have not been here long.
Death from above. Oops. No, I'm trying to do death from above.
The trail goes through here. Leads deeper in.
There will be more.
Somebody shattered this ruin. Where am I going?
Well, someone got in the bear's way. Fire from above!
Yeah, I saw her.
That one's got a sling. Look out, brother.
Yeah, I see what you mean about the weight. They sort of favour the fluidity of combat rather than... Oh, that requires a power I don't have. Got it. Yeah, or Dark Souls. Why do you want me to spin off that? Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm not getting this spin-off ledge.
Atreus, are you here?
Huh. Well, that's for the best. Let's find a way out.
Yeah, different priorities. This wants me to encounter lots of things quickly at once rather than concentrate on one big object and sort of understand its movement and stuff. I can't tell if I'm going forwards or backwards. This is going to be an issue for the entire game.
We should get back to finding Atreus.
Right, well, at least he told me I was walking backwards. I appreciate that. Not that way. Unless that was him saying, oh, this is the right track. And I've double turned myself back. Well, no, this is literally where I came from.
The trail leads back out. We'll need our own way up to find it again.
Not sure why we wouldn't open that before, but...
Perhaps Atreus came here seeking shelter. Kept moving when he saw the raiders, and the bear came barreling after. Impressive rampage, I'll give it that.
You think the bear was chasing Atreus?
Well, just as likely the bear was hurt and Atreus was chasing it to help. You know the lad.
Okay, so there's a bear? Did I miss the bear? I love bears.
Atreus, where are you?
Oh, I found the bear! It's Bjorn!
Oh, he found us!
Oh, fuck.
Behind you, watch out!
I fucking love, like, even the God of War's like, oh fuck, a bear.
Oh, he seems angry.
Yeah, he's not in a great mood.
Behind you, look out! Get up, brother!
It's a bear.
Oh, he seems angry. Here it comes! Well, we found the bear, or he found us.
Thanks for me, you're helping.
Oh, you've done it now, bear. Before he starts again. Left side. Behind you, brother.
Ah, fuck.
This is a fine mess.
Oh, we're learning. Oh, you know what? I think I was supposed to do a super move and I didn't. draw? Oh, it was Idris.
Atreus!
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 Why were you a bear?
What?
First, focus. Heal.
I found him.
What happened?
You do not remember.
I prayed Fenrir. And then I'm not sure. I was so sad. And then I was angry. And scared. I remember running. There was a bear. Charging, and I charged back.
It's a
That happened.
bear.
Your emotions. They transformed you.
I didn't know I could do that.
You did not do anything. They overcame you. That is why we must not abandon your training. We do not know the reach of your abilities. They will be dangerous without discipline to control them.
You've already taught me discipline. I need more than that. I need answers. Answers you don't have.
Answers only your mother had. Answers she withheld.
What if there was someone who could help us?
Yeah, 'cause she
Someone
didn't
that could
tell
give us
him
answers
that
about the
she was a
giants
god.
and who Loki's
She was a
supposed to
giant
be.
even.
Atreus.
Wouldn't it help to understand what I'm becoming?
Atreus! Listen to me. I might have killed you. Until you learn control, you will take no unnecessary risks.
Inaction is also a risk. You taught me that. Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No! No. Collect yourself.
It was a grisly encounter. Atreus has grown much since our journey in Jotunheim. We've trained through the winter upon winter, no summers between. He's stronger, more capable, and more adept in battle. An excellent climber, but he has much to learn if he is to master his emotions and discipline. Also, apparently he can turn into a fucking bear. He remains distracted by the thoughts of Loki and the destiny foretold by the giants. Whatever his mother's people intended for him, whatever she intended, I will keep him safe and I'll prepare him while I can. Oh, we do have an exclamation mark. Kratos has Spartan Rage. A selfie, and these are from the original game as well. Nafri. Then use R1, R2 buttons. Okay, I wasn't using all four of those buttons. We can upgrade. We get enough XP, we can upgrade our rage. Despite all our rage, we're still just the God of War. which admittedly is quite a lot. Oh, Atreus also has one of these things. Okay. What? Let me see. I quite like range, but hands and legs, and we can freeze. Apparently, we can reach this. Vengeful sickle. Okay, what I like about that is it doesn't take any extra mental capacity for me to learn. This is always the issue. Let's have a look at these. Frost Awaken. Okay, so we've already got that. Skill Labour. Yeah, okay, I've done that accidentally, which is good, because it's just attack after that. On what? Have I done that? We do the frost. We already have axe throw. We already have freezing throw. What's the difference between freezing throw and frozen spike? R1. Oh, that's R1 and that's R2. Okay, cool. Oh, so there's two throws. Okay. It's melee. Okay, I've not done that yet. Yeah, I've... see, there's a skill issue right there. Okay, nothing while evading, because I'm not 100% sure I'm evading very well. I like this one, because it takes no mental capacity to learn. We've not met any burning enemies yet. I'm going to go for this one. Although that uses something else. Cool. Hold R1. I believe Atreus has a separate thing. Probably not. Loads of fun. We won't worry about those two yet. Too much. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was talking about before. So I have to... There's resistance. Oh, actually... Oh, that's that last one.
This way.
So, are we going to discuss the boy becoming a bear?
Yeah. Are we?
Not now. We need to repair the protection stave and get home.
What happened to the protection stave?
You did.
So you're blaming me?
I am not blaming you, Atreus.
Well, tell your voice that.
You square to command a companion attack. Arrows deal extra stun damage and recharge. Okay.
Say the word, Father.
Now!
Nista!
Incoming fire!
Keep shooting him.
Nista!
Straight flank!
So, lad, besides your gift of language and hearing creatures' thoughts, are there any other new magical abilities to report?
Not really.
What of Fenrir?
What about him?
When he died, he cast a spell.
No, I didn't.
But I saw light.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Trick of Fimbulwinter, perhaps? Seen my share.
Yeah, I did see lights as well. 4 lights. Just like Captain Picard.
Oh, I recognize where we are now. What's with all the blood?
Yours, Atreus.
Seriously?
That, or any prey you might have been dragging, I suppose.
Okay.
Not sure that makes me feel any better.
Yeah, I should consider... I'll probably only be up for an hour or so. Because I don't want to burn through this game at once. I know it's quite long as well, though. But thank you for joining me. Wasn't expecting it. I'll be switching between this and other games as well. I guess we now walk away from the blood. No, that doesn't make any sense. It's a trail, John.
This one.
Russia.
Oh, the cubs.
I didn't mean to.
Intent does not matter.
Oh,
Consequences.
keep him with the dogs.
What can we do?
Nothing. Nature will take its course.
Oh.
Storms are coming.
Isn't it cold enough?
We are almost home.
Nista!
Raider on the left!
Incoming fire up above! Nista! Wow, a lot of those guys.
It's been like this all night.
It must have been inside the stave when I fixed it.
Pick up this. Weird.
wish Tyr's temple still works.
They say Fimbulwinter affects all realms, lad.